I think the great unknown is what makes documentary filmmaking so interesting.
Picture this. You're in your final semester at App State, and you are asked to create a mini documentary out of videos your classmates filmed about their views on storytelling and documentaries. You have no clue what is going to happen in your life or how life will even look post-grad, but you do know one thing. You now have a story to tell.
My name is Lauder Furman.
Hey, my name is Walker Lyon.
My name is Faith Holden.
My name is Jack Bishos.
My major is, well, undecided.
I'm an English major with a concentration in creative writing. And I also have minors in documentary studies and media studies.
And I am currently finishing up my last semester of my bachelor's in psychology with an education studies focus and a minor in media studies.
And I'm majoring in psychology with a concentration in education studies at Appalachian State.
Whether people realize it or not, I think we're telling stories like all the time, especially in the age of like social media.
Because career-wise, every sector of companies seem to have some sort of media production going on, whether that's advertising, recruiting, creating an online, premise.
I think everyone has like almost a basic, mostly everyone has a basic grasp on media making, whether they know it or not, because that can be like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever. You put a little story together or you like post something with a certain caption. You're telling a story and you're using media making skills to make it look appealing or like whatever way you want it to look. I think it's really important because storytelling is a way that we communicate with each other, and it's a way that people communicate with each other for like centuries, like throughout all history.
We've always been storytellers from like the beginning of time. Think about the cavemen.
I mean, it's gone so far beyond just telling a campfire tale while you're roasting some venison. All right, the internet has changed everything, and we need to adapt to this new media.
From movies and documentaries, now we're in like 3D augmented reality. It amazes me to see where we're going.
I fear that I'm going to look like a fool or unorganized because I've never made a documentary before.
I always like to push myself, get out of my comfort zone and do something that makes me pretty uncomfortable. Like, the last video I made was how far can I hitchhike in 24 hours, which, spoiler alert, I didn't get far at all. I did 40 miles round trip, but I met 3 really interesting people along that journey who gave me rides. And I'm inspired by that. That makes me excited,
I'm scared that, the idea I have in my head won't come out the way I want it to, and then I won't be able to get it done in time, and I'll just have this little half-assed thing, and then that's all I have to turn in, and I get a bad grade.
My career goal is to become an Air Force pararescue.
I kind of just want to be published in any kind of creative way I can, like whether that be like through films or documentaries or books or articles, comics, video games, just like really whatever way I can kind of be creative. I want to do that in career and hopefully also help people. That would be pretty cool.
Career-wise, it seems to be changing all the time, but I think I'd like to do something that combines tech, mental health assistance, or gaming. I love mental health gameplay. I think it's super interesting. And I'd also love to do something that like affects children or teenagers. I've actually started looking up companies on LinkedIn, and it weirdly like keeps me motivated and excited to work hard and to graduate.
I always prided myself into being someone that knew what they wanted to do. Since I was 16, I always had this plan. I was like, yeah, I freaking love psychology, man. I'm gonna go study, be a school psychologist, and then I'm gonna become one, and that's what I'm gonna do. And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. And 6 years later, I'm like, is that what I still want? Is that me? Am I still the same person I was at 16 that I am now at 22? And I don't really know anymore, to be honest.
Growing up is terrifying, and we were doing it at a rapid rate. But we are also living through a time where we are able to document what we go through. Through Instagram and Snapchat stories, through YouTube, TikTok, and BeReal, photo albums, family video cameras. Our whole lives have been captured, for better or for worse. I just like to think it's for the better.